I got the results back from the clinic earlier, and they were positive.
The clinic?
I've got
Positive?
gonorrhea, which means you've got it too. Sorry.
What?
Thought I better tell you before, you know.
What the fuck? Raquel!
Thomas, we could have been great together.
Wait! I didn't! Miranda! What the hell just happened?
I want more versions of this scene. Each one is better than the last.
I'll go check on them in a bit. How about a cup of tea?
Yeah, go on then. Why not?
These English people, they are fixing everything with tea.
Mission objectives complete. All subjects saved.
What? Hold on, 43. Hold on. There's another temporal anomaly in the house. It's much bigger than the last one.
So this time we have Raquel and Tom alive. We managed to do that by making Raquel leave the doll behind and leave the guilt, the feeling of she was blaming herself for the death of her friend, childhood friend, and at the same time we made Tom tell the truth about the hidden room and the blackmailing with the whistle. So the two things, Tom told the truth to the housemates. By doing those two things, we managed to get them together at the end of the week, so they survive. By them being together, that means that Tom is not with Ben, so Ben doesn't survive, and Raquel is not with Jenny, so Jenny doesn't survive. And we could think, oh, let's make Ben and Jenny be together. If we do that, the ending is not giving us the option to save them both. Jenny wakes up and tries to wake up Ben, but Ben is not waking up. I don't know if this is a little bit forced or there's some meaning behind that, why he's not waking up. Maybe he is already dead by the time Jenny wakes up and tries to wake up Ben, because the fire starts on the night between the Tuesday and Wednesday. They wake up on Wednesday and they already are breathing the smoke. We ended up, if I'm not mistaken, on this Friday, at some point on Friday. Let me see, texting the ex. No, this is Thursday. Where is Friday? Why do you take me here? Got you a present. What's this? When Raquel gave her a pregnancy test kit, Jenny decided to take the test. That is option 2. That's correct. That's what we did. Drinking for 2 is option 2 as well. Current. This involves Linda, and we saw all the implications. Let's start with this one. I need to hold it. Hold and review. Where's the spoon? So where does this come from? Got you a present, the test kit. Okay, the pregnancy test kit. Where's the spoon? That affects, and we chose number 2. Tell the truth, and then what else is affecting? This one. But it's not happening. Something to tell you, because she already said that she is pregnant. So that's clear. Now we get into the Tuesday. We go to the last one on Tuesday and we keep reviewing backwards. This is Friday. This is Tuesday. Okay, first one backwards is this one. License to drink involving Neil. Here at the top it says who this memory is about, and also here. This is a diamond because it includes a decision by Neil. Neil was convinced by Ian to stay in and play video games. We saw that, so we got here as well. Neil was convinced because it's number 2. So that means we've changed this. This is not happening because as they didn't go out, they didn't get into a fight. So that's not happening. And I think we saw all the implications this decision is related to. So where's the bike is not happening because the doctor didn't have a look at Neil's injuries, so he didn't know that he has anger management problems, so he didn't give him the bike. And because he didn't give him, the doctor is Ben didn't give the bike to Neil didn't lose the bike. And then this one, we saw this one because it has the time and title, and that's it, nothing else. After that, let's go back here. One more is thanks for the clothes. After thanking her, Linda asked Raquel about the old doll. We saw this one as well. So we got a little bit into the Thursday. This is about Linda learning about the past of Raquel. What else? There is a memory where there are Linda and Jenny together. And then Linda asked Jenny about, do you know that this is happening? And then this affects this one and this one. We saw both. Here is where the doll is left behind. And then this affects this. That I already told you about Tom and Raquel being together. We saw this, and this is choice number 2. This is, we tried 1, nothing happens, and 2, which is this one. And then moving out, Linda told Tom she was going back. Oh, this is not related. This is not related because the dashed line doesn't go up. And then that's it. But this one is related. I don't know how we get that. It's opposite of here's looking at you, kid. For that, I believe Raquel has to have the doll, but not be with the doll, be with Jenny. And that's it. And there's also something here. Okay, probably we'll try that. This one as well. We'll try that at some point today. Try to get this ending because it's related to this decision. We go back. We've seen all this. All the ripple effect. Thanks for the cloth. That was it. Now this one. We are here. You've got a big mouth. And this should be choice 1. This is 1. Tom told Ben he wanted to be able to make his own mistakes. Let's see what this affects and start changing backwards. So we go at the end of this dash line. This is the last one, which is not happening for whatever the reason and affects these two, but they are not decisions. We've seen all this. This decision is not related to this one we are watching. We probably will watch this when we change from option 1 to option 2. What else is affecting? Nothing else. So we can safely change this to number 2 because we haven't seen this scene on this episode and we will watch it again. If I manage to position the camera. Kitchen. So we changed this decision happening on this event.
Some friend you are.
What have I done now?
Telling everyone about me getting drunk. And Miranda.
Well, do you want to get back with her?
Last night, when I was drunk, maybe. Now I'm sober, no fucking chance.
Okay then. And am I here all the time?
Well, no, because you gotta go to work.
So having a few other people around who can help you not make a mistake is good, right?
And Tom said, number 1, let me make my own mistakes, like a kid. But now we change the alternative.
I suppose.
So what did they do?
Well, they called me an idiot, and then they said that they'd invite their single friends over to the party on Friday.
Okay. So why are you complaining again?
Because I'm an idiot.
And now we check how the story changes. So we have this memory, it's decision we've changed, you've got a big mouth. And now we check how this changes. So there are a few changes here. Now before, this was happening and these two were happening. But now this happens and these two happen. Because they are just events, they don't have apparently a decision inside. We can safely watch them. I don't remember if before knowing there's a decision, it was a diamond. Let's watch it and we find out. 59.
3, Friday, 2242. Location, dining room.
So here before we had this group of people talking about Tom and Miranda at the back, but now they're going to interfere. They were looking from far, like
What are you doing?
there they are.
It's Tom. He's talking to his ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
Is that good? No. No, it's not. She's a bloody lunatic.
Come on, mate. Tell her to sling her hook.
Come on, Tom.
Damn it!
Shit! Oh no. Right, that's it. I'm putting an end to this. Do you need any help? Nope. Well, just in case, if you're not back in 5 minutes, we'll send in the medic.
Yeah. I'll bring sponges to mop up the blood.
Good luck. Don't need it, but thanks anyway.
Before, no one was interfering. But now, Tom is open to help from his friends. And before, Linda to the rescue. Because out of those 4, only 3, which are the close friends, promise not to interfere, but Linda, which is the 4th on that group, she didn't promise to interfere, so to not interfere, I mean. So she steps up, like it says here, Linda to the rescue. But now that is not happening. Now it's Raquel, the one who interferes.
Day 3, Friday, 22:45. Location, Tom's room.
Hi! Sorry to interrupt.
What the fuck?
What do you want?
Get the hell out of my room.
Well, again, I'm really sorry about this.
Sorry?
But there's something I need to tell you before things go any further.
No, get the hell out of
What
my...
is it?
Tom,
What?
I got the results back from the clinic earlier, and they were positive.
The clinic?
I've got
Positive?
gonorrhea, which means you've got it too. Sorry.
What?
Thought I better tell you before, you know.
What?
Bye.
What the fuck? Raquel?
You're diseased.
No. What?
Oh, Thomas, we could have been great together.
Wait. I didn't. Miranda. What the hell just happened?
I want more versions of this scene. Each one is better than the last. So this is what happens now. And then Tom goes back to the living room, actually dining room, asking for an explanation. Before it was Linda, so what the hell Linda? But now it will be what the hell Raquel, which also rhymes.
Day 3, Friday, 22:50. Location, dining room.
Who's this, ma'am? When are you next coming to visit, love? Think I'll be down Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll bake a batch of your favorite biscuits for them. Great, see you soon. Haven't finished baking yet, but do you mind if I come down tonight? Of course, love, I'd love to see you. Is it okay if I bring someone? As long as it's not that bloody Miranda. No, ma'am, it's not. See you tonight. See you, love. I don't remember seeing this conversation, so these phones actually change. The conversations on the phones. And we go here, dining. Here. What the hell, Raquel?
What the hell was that?
Hey, whoa, wait a second there.
Wait. You were all in on it?
Yeah.
Of course we were. You are looking at the core members of the Save Tom From Himself committee.
You've all been looking out for me.
Of course we have.
That's right, mate.
Ditto. How's about we get you a drink? Come on.
Well, that went okay. I thought we'd be picking up pieces of Raquel after that.
You're kidding, right? We're talking about Raquel. She would have torn him apart.
That's right. So this is it. This is how the story goes now, and no more implications. Where stemming from here, we get to here. Oh, and it continues. So it has more changes. Nothing here. This is potential, but maybe something else needs to change. Something in between or after that decision. We'll inspect it later. And this is not happening either. So X for breakfast is not happening now. So we don't have to look any farther. That's all. So we go back to our decision change and we keep going backwards. Nothing here, and this is the end of, actually the beginning of the day, but for us it's the end because we are going backwards. Morning sick blues. Raquel made up a story to distract Neil from why Jenny was throwing up. Okay, let's watch what happened, which we know, but in case you missed I believe it's the first episode. We can watch it so we understand better the decision we are making.
Are you okay in there?
I see there's a queue.
I think I might just go for a pee in the yard. She's gonna be alright.
Before we said number 1, too much wine last night, but now we threatened Neil.
Yeah, she'll be okay. But if you want to be okay, best you don't mention this to anyone.
What do you mean?
I mean, you weren't here, you didn't hear anything, this didn't happen, okay?
Whoa, yeah, alright.
Shit.
We know what this is about. If you don't, I recommend you to watch episode 4, because it's mostly about this. Morning sick blues, we lock it and we check what changes. Nothing on Thursday, Friday. Now football and toiletries is not happening, and this is not happening because Neil didn't mention anything to anyone interesting, so it makes it like nothing happened. I'm not sure this time that number 2 is the option. What about 94? We'll have a look later then how to make it happen. So the objective today, probably the end goal, is to make them all survive, not watch every memory. If we make them all survive, all 6 survive, and then we get to watch all of the memories, unlock all of them. Not sure if we'll get to that. We'll try on the day we manage to save them all, but after that I don't think there's any reason, because that not that relevant, and if they are relevant, they will be relevant to save them. So nothing else. We are here. Morning sick blues. Nothing much changes because Neil doesn't talk. And then next one, if we go backwards, is texting the ex. This I foresee that it will have big changes, because mainly Tom's story, or the first out of the whole story from Tom, the first half is about Miranda, second half is about his mother. So we watch this in the pool room at the bottom, and walking. Pool room is here. Let's understand the choice.
I'm gonna do it.
No, don't do it.
She was great.
No, she wasn't. She was mental.
But the sex was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, of course it was. She was mental.
She was gorgeous as well.
Look, I'll give you that. But mate, she almost killed you.
That was an accident.
She cut you with a knife just so she could lick the blood off.
Didn't feel a thing.
Neither does she. That's the problem.
Don't you want me to be happy?
Of course I do. That's what I'm saying. Don't do it.
And we said number 1, but now we say number 2. Don't send the text, so Miranda will not be invited. She will invite herself, probably.
Shit. You're right. What was I thinking?
Thank fuck. Good decision, mate. Bloody good decision.
You were worried about me.
Yeah, of course I was. You are me mate.
Me mate. And then this happens. Exactly this happens.
Day
Ben
2,
and Jenny.
Thursday, 07:45. Location, Ben and Jenny's room.
Back at the top.
You enjoying yourself over there?
What? Relaxing in bed, watching you get dressed?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be better if you were getting undressed.
I've got to go to work.
But I'm lonely.
Oh, that reminds me, I was having a drink with Tom last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I only just stopped him drunk texting Miranda.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, so if you could just...
Make sure he doesn't try again. I'll do my best. Though, it'll cost you.
Okay. What's the price tag?
Oh, not much. Just a night in front of the TV. With all my favourite doctors.
That's boring.
Do I have to?
Just a little bit of quality time.
For you, maybe.
Exactly. Love you.
Doesn't show.
I thought she was going to say the price is put a ring on my finger. Something more substantial. Watching TV. Meh. So, this is the first one, and this is at least the second one. Let's watch.
Day 2.
This happens instead of textual consequences.
Day 2, Thursday, 09:30. Location, Hall.
You okay down there?
There you are. Oh yeah.
The house isn't gonna blow up.
No, I'm pretty sure of that. Been a few odd power surges, but I'm just checking the electrics now.
How did you learn all this?
My dad, he was a jack of all trades. Builder, plumber, electrician. While the other kids were playing football, he was teaching me how to fix washing machines.
That sounds cool. Wish mine had done that.
Yeah, well, wish mine had gone a bit easier on the fried food. Then he'd be here, and he could fix this instead of me.
No decisions here. So, what else? We keep following this dash line. That's it. And then we get here. Now this event, we have already witnessed it in the original form. Tom couldn't resist as Miranda dragged him off to his room. And the alternative choice is Tom turned Miranda down and she stormed out of the house. Let's watch it again to refresh. In the kitchen here. So it's actually this actual moment the other guys were watching.
I think I need a drink.
Hi, sweetie.
Miranda? Miranda?
Miss me?
What are you doing there?
I've been thinking about you. About what we had. About how fun it was. And then I heard you were having a party. So I thought I'd come along.
I've been thinking about you too.
I am hard to forget.
Yeah, yeah.
So, have you been thinking bad thoughts?
Pretty bad. Yeah, yep.
Shall we go back to your room? You can tell me all about them.
And he said yes before, but now he says no.
I don't think so.
What?
Don't get me wrong. I still think you're sex on legs, but you're just too bloody mental.
Oh, puppy. You don't mean that.
I do, and you're a fucking psycho. Now get the hell out of my house.
You're lost, sweetie.
It's your loss.
And I remind you that she wasn't invited. And now, because we chose to here, now things are happening or not happening. This is happening now. Let's watch this. So the other choice affected this one, and this one affects something else. Start seeing the changes.
Day 3, Friday, 22:44. Location, kitchen.
It's actually here.
How you doing, buddy?
If I can just get enough whiskey inside me, I think I'll be fine.
We saw what happened.
Oh, brilliant.
No. What you did took willpower. We're all proud of you.
All I did was turn down sex on a plane.
No, it was more than that, and you know it. She was bad news.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yay me. Here's to sorting my life out one psycho at a time.
What? You've got more psychos waiting in the wings.
No, but it's only a matter of time till I get another one, isn't it?
In my expert medical opinion, I think you should take those happy thoughts and drown them with whiskey.
Sure thing, Doc.
What a doctor. Encouraging him to drink. Ding dong, the witch is dead. So Miranda is making this happening. Not Miranda, but the actual memory that's called Miranda. And we lock it and we keep reviewing. This is still potential not happening, and that's it. No more changes. Maybe because Miranda doesn't interfere, so instead of Miranda interfering, Tom's story could branch out to something else. Maybe meeting someone better, but that might be Raquel, so it's actually happening. Because this ripple effect has finished here with Miranda, so we go back to the first change we've done, which is this one, texting the ex. Tom didn't text Miranda, he didn't invite her. So we've seen all the changes from here. We go one more step back, which is tears before bedtime. What's this about? Neil heard Linda crying and went to check on her. This is already number 2 because it was the first day. This is the first day, Wednesday. We don't have many more to review, and we left this at number 2, but it only affects this. Let's change it to number 1 from here, and then this doesn't happen, but it doesn't change anything else. It doesn't affect anything else. Endings are the same. So, because number 2 is supposed to be better, we leave it at number 2. So we go back one more. A little fixer-upper. This doesn't affect anything. So the first day, which is Wednesday in this week, is kind of a tutorial in regards of changing decisions and what something affects something else. So that's why this doesn't affect anything. Linda found out about Tom's mom being in and living in a care home. This is number 1. Let's watch it and choose number 2, because we haven't. In Raquel's room. Raquel is second.
Um, 48. Mm-hmm. Short 19-ish. Okay then.
So, can I move again?
Oh yeah. All done.
Good. I was beginning to feel like a Christmas tree.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Where do we put the tinsel? And the baubles?
We're not sticking baubles on her.
Tinsel?
No.
You two are nuts.
Why, thank you.
We try our best.
So Linda originally asked about Tom's mom, decision number 1. But now, I think we've seen number 2 as well, but we left the choice at number 1. In any case, right now was number 1, we changed it to number 2. But I think we already seen this.
How did you two meet in the first place?
Ooh. Wow, it was nearly 3 years ago? Fresh as wheat, wasn't it?
It was.
So, we were drunk.
Naturally.
In some dingy nightclub.
The Banshee.
Oh, yeah. So, we met, we danced, and then we went back to my place.
Wait a minute. You two...
Oh, no. Not in the end.
Though that was definitely my intention.
Oh, you say the sweetest things.
So what happened?
We just ended up talking.
Must have been some talk.
We both seen death up close when we were really young.
I watched my mum die when I was 8. Cancer.
And I saw my best friend get run over when I was 7.
Oh my god, that's horrible. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, there's been lots of therapy and drugs since then.
But it was nice to meet someone who understood.
And I figured a new best friend was better than a one-night stand.
Aww. I bet it'd have been good though.
You're doing great.
So this doesn't affect anything else. It's just insight of backstories, and we have 4 more. The last 4, they don't have any implication. This one does, this doesn't, and this doesn't. So we have only this one, any post. Let's see this one. Let me show you. I move out of the way. Linda. So it's about Linda saved by the bell. Linda asked how university was going, and Neil told her he was really enjoying it. That's choice 1. And the alternative is Neil became evasive after Linda asked how their mom and dad were doing. If we do that, nothing happens, nothing changes. Let's do a check on the other ones that doesn't affect anything. It only changes the actual event within the same event, not implication further down the line. Linda was introduced to her room and agreed to let Tom tidy up a little. This has an implication outside the event. Currently is number 1. Linda was introduced to her room and was fine with the extra junk in it. Oh, this is the current one. So these rock posters and the guitar, now they are out of the room because of choice number 2, which is what it's supposed to happen. Originally this one happened. Because the guitar is outside of the room, we get to see the back of the guitar in the basement. So we know the guitar belongs to Brian Scott, if I'm not mistaken. That's his name, and that's it. That's the only thing that changes. Not within the event, but outside the event. Maybe the overarching story of the game, the reason why we are in this house watching these people, that's what it's about. And this one, Tom decided to book a vet appointment for his budgie. Yes, this is number 2. Otherwise, the bird dies. And this is a literal tutorial. So we have this one, last one left, that affects something else. And this is about Neil receiving the mail and telling or not telling Ben he has mail. Currently is choice number 1. In the pile of letters and junk mail, Neil didn't find anything for Ben. But now we choose number 2. So Ben knows earlier about his job application. Earlier than we have witnessed already. But why do we have this event here available and we haven't seen it? Is it because we changed any of these ones? We haven't changed this, we haven't changed this, and we changed this. So what if I choose this one? This is still happening. Why we haven't seen this? I might have missed it. Okay, let's watch it before changing this. Oh, it's in the hidden room. Okay, I understand now. So it was available, but we couldn't reach the inside of the hidden room. Okay, let's change then. Let's do this last change and then we move forward, and including this one. We had this unlocked before, but we couldn't access the inside of the room, so we couldn't watch. That's why it's like this. We changed this from 1 currently to number 2. Now Ben knows he's been approved for the job application. He got the job. Okay, we witnessed this, and then something inside this has changed. So let's go one by one.
Wednesday, 11:04. Location, hidden room.
Hidden room is at the bottom.
That should do it. Bollocks! Bloody electrics. Bloody hell. Let's see. Well, at least no one's home at the moment.
Maybe this overload of electricity is what causes the fire. Too much power required. And this is not broken? Ah, it's not broken because Tom is not going downstairs. But he's also weak. So this needs fixing anyway. And this is Brian Scott's guitar. This picture is still happening. Okay, so we go to the next one. Here. We set this decision about the post affects something inside this late night chat. Doesn't make the event happening or not happening. It's still happening, but within it, probably the conversation changes. It'll be about job offer. Ben's job offer.
Balls.
Thought I heard someone skulking around in there.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I wasn't asleep or anything.
How's she doing?
No change really. But anyway, distract me. What's going on with you? You look like crap.
Thanks. Well, it's mostly just the usual.
So, long hours dealing with hypochondriacs, drunks, and people who accidentally sat on coke bottles and now can't get them out.
Yeah.
There's not enough money, not enough staff, the government's trying to privatize you by the back door, and generally just don't feel like you're making actual difference.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Oh, you have done. Frequently. Though you use longer words.
Okay. Well, this time there's an extra cherry on top.
Go on.
Remember a few months back, I talked about, working overseas?
One of those places that send doctors into war zones.
Yeah, well, it's not just war zones, but... Well, yeah. Anyway, I applied. I never thought I'd get anywhere, but... I just got an offer.
Whoa, that's great. Or is it?
I mean, it's what I really want to do, and I think I could actually help people. But...
Jen.
Yeah. She can't exactly come with me to, Somalia or Afghanistan, can she?
How long is it for?
9 to 12 months, minimum.
So, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Drink? Pool?
Why not?
We saw this event already. We saw this, maybe it was episode 1 when we were learning how to play this game. So from Ben having the mail in the morning and not having it, it changes. Just the conversation between them is the same. It happens, it happens equally, but the topic changes. So what else changes? We had postal drama. Jenny got annoyed when Neil interrupted their TV viewing to tell Ben about a letter. But now we have medical drama. While watching the TV, Ben decided not to tell Jenny and Neil about the letter. And we can choose number 2, but we do it backwards, so we first go to the end. I believe it's better. Carefully seeing what changes, because if there are many new things, I might miss some. Okay, this is the end. Breakfast in bed, mammoth hunting is not happening, mammoth revelation is happening. But that's it. That's it. So it's only one decision. Which one was? Medical drama. Let's go here. This is Ben and Jenny watching TV, and then Neil comes in and interrupts. Currently is left at number 1, choice number 1. Now let's see what happens if he chooses number 2.
You have one message.
Hello, love. I guess you're busy at the moment, saving lives. Or cleaning bedpans, one or the other. I told your father what you said, and he wasn't best pleased. I think he had this dream of forming a dynasty of doctors, and he was handing the keys to the kingdom over to you. So, I reminded him about those 2 years that he spent in Ethiopia, and I suggested that, like father, like son, you might also want to do something with your life before you settle down into a quiet little country practice. He grumbled a bit, mostly about how he'll never get his handicap down. But he understands in his own grumbly way. And anyway, while it would have been lovely to see you every day and work alongside you, saying yes would have been too easy, and you've never taken the easy route. So you get out there and do something magnificent. I'm proud of you, and I love you. See you soon, love. Bye.
Nothing we didn't know from before. Okay, let's... what's this? And this, Home Electrics Manual. Home Electrics Wiring for Domestic Installers. Fully illustrated wiring diagram layout. The background of the cover looks like Mini Metro or Mini Motorways, the game.
That's not what happens.
Hey, relaxing evening in front of the telly, remember?
Trying, but your medical drama is butchering my profession.
Shh! Or you're going to be a medical drama.
Hey, what are you watching?
The Butchery Channel.
Hey, Doc. Anything exciting in your mail this morning?
He said it was nothing really, but it was actually something interesting and important that probably Jenny needs to know. So we choose number 2, and by doing that, Ben tells Jenny about the job offer earlier than what we've seen before.
Maybe. It was a job offer.
Congratulations, man.
What job offer?
It's for a medical organisation. They're looking for doctors to work overseas in frontline clinics.
You didn't tell me you'd applied.
Sorry.
Shit. Sorry about that, Paul.
No, it's not your fault.
And this, as expected, changes something. So we are here. This diamond, this event is affected by something. Before, that's the mail, postal, something, any post, and it affects something else. Starting by this memory, event 34.
Day
Let's
2,
watch it.
Thursday, 1935. Location, Ben and Jenny's room.
Jen.
We need to talk.
Were you actually going to tell me?
Again.
Of course I was.
Or were you just going to pack your bags and leave a note?
God, no.
When did you apply?
It was months ago. Tail end of last summer. We had a guest speaker in, and that's what he talked about. Didn't think much of it at the time, except it got me off the ward for an hour.
But you still applied.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't
It
serious.
feels pretty serious from where I am.
No, I mean, at the end of that rotation, we all got drunk, and, well, you know how it is. Overachieving doctors, egos fueled with testosterone and tequila. We saw it as a competition, so we all drunkenly dared each other to apply, just to see who'd make it.
So you're not going off to some war zone?
No, I'm not going off to some war zone.
Good.
And what else? Let's lock it. This might be the last implications, the last changes that we see. I mean, big changes, because we've reviewed the whole timeline. Breakfast in bed now is not a decision. Over breakfast, Beth and Jenny talk about her pregnancy. Let's watch it, just in case.
Oh.
Hiya. Ooh, special breakfast.
Well, it was meant to be special breakfast in bed, but you're not, you know, in bed anymore.
Oh, we can fix that.
We've seen this
There.
many times.
Where were you?
Bathroom. And then you weren't here, so I went and had a chat with Raquel.
Oh, any juicy gossip?
Nah, not really. Just, you know, being pregnant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that, yeah. You do spend an awful lot of time with Raquel.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, maybe we need to get a DNA test.
Yeah, we've seen this.
I don't think it works that way, Dr. Benjamin.
Oh, does it not?
I mean, including the changes. So it doesn't really change. From here, medical drama, yes. And then here, breakfast in bed. From here, mammoth hunting is not happening. And then moving forward to see what else has changed. Here we have a big group. We haven't unlocked nothing else. There are a few here as well. That's it, nothing else. Interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting. Because now we are left with all these endings. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of these 5 is the best ending, and we need to find it. It's interesting. I must have missed something, because clearly something needs to happen extra that we haven't seen, because we've been carefully reviewing everything. I'm curious to know what it actually is. Must be a combination of choices outside of implications, because I believe it has to be like that. Let's see, for example, this one. We got Ben and Jenny and Tom and Raquel alive, but we never managed to make Neil and Linda alive. This here affects Neil. It happens in Neil's room. I believe this is how Neil survived. And this is affected by just this moving out. So if we change this, Linda told Tom she was going back home and fixing her life. That's number 2. Oh wait, we managed to get Linda survive, because if she looks for a place to live next instead of going back home with her husband, if she's looking online for a place to stay, she stays awake longer, and then she doesn't go to sleep, and then she notices the fire and she is able to escape. So if we choose number 1 here, few things change, but this is still not available. I don't understand. If we select this memory, this event, it says the game says this is only affected by this one, moving out. But regardless of the choice, it doesn't make the event happening. And because Linda is awake in the house, we got to witness this event, which is Linda trying to wake up Neil. As you can see, Linda is alive, Tom and Raquel are alive. We never managed to get Neil alive. He is here, dead. We have 4 memories here involving Neil. We haven't seen. We actually haven't changed much of Neil's story. You're going out. There's another one here. Most of the memories we haven't unlocked are related to Neil. So let's go that way. Let's go back to the beginning and see if we can. Okay, let's make this number 1. This doesn't affect anything, but here says that it's involving these 3. Linda and Tom are present, but Neil is not present. Why is this? Or how is this affecting? What is this? Linda arrived at the house, met up with her brother Neil, and was introduced to Tom. That's the beginning. This is Neil choosing between giving Ben the mail or not. It's not going to affect his story. I'll change it for the sake of just change it, but I'll leave it at number 2. What is this? Neil became evasive, and the other one, he is enjoying uni. I foresee we are going to brute force these choices because it's not clear to me what we need to change. Tears before bedtime. This is where Neil and Linda speak. Morning sick blues. Neil is present in these memories, but it's not about him. Here as well. Here as well. License to drink. Neil was convinced by Ian to stay in and play video games. We'll do this. First day is this day. Doesn't matter the choices. We get Neil here, locked. We see all of these events about where Neil is involved, and then the first event that we haven't witnessed related to Neil is this one. So instead of the final event, the ending, let's try to make this happen. And this is instead of Linda's welcome. Linda welcomed her son Kieran to the house for the weekend. So it's an alternative event to this one. Linda welcomed her son Kieran to the house for the weekend. Let's watch this. I know what is about, but not exactly, or who is involved. Maybe that's a clue on how we can change it.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, love. Come in. Here, put that down. Now, let's have an hug.
Oh, Mum. Best just to put up with it. It'll be over soon, kid. Hi, Neil.
Listen to your Uncle Neil. He's becoming a very wise young man. It wasn't too bad, was it?
Oh, here.
It was horrible.
Well, tough. Mother's prerogative. So, shall we give him the tour?
Sounds good. Wait till you see what we've got in the basement, kid.
Okay. So what can happen instead of that? Friday night fallout. Neil admitted that he might have a problem with anger management. If he denies, doesn't make this event happening. So 2. Linda met Emily and Neil took the opportunity to apologize. Linda met Emily. Still not happening. So number 2. These ones, Linda and Neil argued about their parents and then talked about Kieran. No. She doesn't die, but we have 180. And Linda has a green heart with a check. Maybe that means that's her best ending? And before that we have 178. Okay, let's watch that first. Involving Neil. Neil's room.
Day 8, Wednesday, 01:38. Location, Neil's room.
That's interesting. I've never seen green heart. Neil.
Oh, you want some of this? Yeah, you want some too? Oh yeah, well why don't you just die already? Oh, what the fuck? No! Oh,
Lights
no,
off.
there's nothing wrong with the electrics, yeah? Well then why am I sitting here in the fucking dark?
And then
Day
180.
8, Wednesday, 01:42. Location, Path Landing.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh. Linda!
Linda! Linda! Linda, wake up! Linda!
Neil, what's going on? Bloody hell! Oh, God.
Yeah,
Neil,
yeah, come
you
on,
okay?
let's get out of here.
Shit. Oh, God. Come on. Let's go. Let's just go.
So the difference is they are both still they escape together. They are not together like romantically together. They are together literally in that moment, alive and escaping the fire. The difference is that Linda escapes the fire with the intention to fix her life. That's the decision she makes here because of us. Linda told Tom she was going back home and fixing her life. Alternatively, Linda asked Tom if she could stay for a bit longer while she looked for a new home, so she doesn't go back to her husband. Slightly, well, it's different, yeah. It's not slightly, it's different. So we have Linda, like, double check. Ben and Jenny are dead. Neil is alive, but not double check. Now we are looking to double check both of them, all of them. So we go back from here and we get to here. Husband at the door. No, we don't change. Actually, change it. Let's change it there. Here. Linda's husband arrived for Kieran, but she put off talking. If we do that, Linda ends up dying. So I don't think there's nothing new. Actually, there is something new. It's how she dies. Because she's asleep, same, but with Linda dying. She's already dead.
Linda! 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 Linda, wake up! Linda! 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 Linda, wake up! Linda! Open. I'm sorry, Linda.
And he leaves. Okay, so we know the other one is the right one. Husband at the door. Where are you? Husband at the door. Number 2 is the one we want. Why does Linda have white hair now? Lock this. Because of us? Linda asked Tom if she could stay for a bit. Oh. So we choose number 2. Okay. Now we are good. We are good now. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 endings. Because of us. And we track back. For better or worse, Raquel suggested another solution to Linda's problem. So this is the last one. We track back. Yeah, I've seen this. We've seen this. And we've seen what happens with this one. And then we go back. Night shipping. Linda propositioned Tom and they both went back to his room. I think that's it. And from here, if we check, there should be 2 or 3. There are 3 secrets and lies. Moving out because of us. No more. After these ones, we unlock night shipping. Night shipping is on position choice 2. And this leads to Neil being angry. Secrets and lies. This is number 2. Reluctant to talk until Raquel insisted Linda confessed to sleeping with Tom. We have this one. This is not affecting. It is affecting this one. Why this is not marked? This might lead to Neil's good ending. Actually, we haven't read the bio for Perfect Linda.
Linda, status, alive. Day 8, Wednesday. 01:54. Location, backyard.
I didn't know there were these kind of memories.
Let's get back in there. I need to fix. I need to fix it. I
Can't
need
go back in. Of course
Look.
you can't go back in.
everything you don't understand. I need to.
You need to take
I have to go back
a
in.
breath. No, you can't go back in.
Jesus.
If you go back in, you die.
You get back in, you die.
Okay.
It's just them in the backyard. So, Linda, optimal future achieved. So that's the green heart. Now we know. Okay, that's that. Let me check because it's not this one because of us. Okay, that's correct. Shall we go to see your man? That's correct. Megan, what is this one? I would like to change this one. No need to see the whole thing, but the consequence.
What are you...
Now we choose number 2. Go confront Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, we do all make mistakes.
Wait, where you going? Neil!
I'm going to see my landlord. I need to discuss a mistake he's made.
No, wait. Neil! Fuck. Neil, wait!
And there should be a new memory then. This group is happening now, and something else. Let's
Day
watch.
6, Monday, 1918. Location, dining room.
Tom,
Oh, hi, Neil. What's up?
Friday night, the party?
Yeah?
You shagged my sister?
Whoa, yeah. Look, we were both a bit drunk.
She's married, you bastard! She's got a fucking kid!
Hey, look, she came on to me.
What, and you couldn't keep it in your pants, or you couldn't say no?
Hey, Neil, look.
You fucker!
No!
Neil.
Get off me!
Linda! Oh, oi!
God.
Hey, are you okay?
Where's Neil?
Little fucker's run off. Why don't you sit down, rest a minute? I'll go have a word with the little prick.
No, please don't. I need to talk to him.
Well, I'll come with you.
No, he might open up if it's just me.
Fine. Okay. But if he lays a finger on you...
He won't. Thanks.
Fuck!
You shagged my sister. Now the windows also broken. Neil's deposit is shrinking. 140 now.
Day 6, Monday, 1924. Location, Neil's room.
Neil?
So sorry.
It's okay. I'm alright.
No, it's not okay.
It was an accident, Neil. But you're not my older brother, you know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, finding out, yeah, it made me angry. It's like I'm always angry.
And sometimes things just set it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you angry all the time? Look, you need to tell someone what's eating you, or this is never gonna go away. Hmm?
Do you ever hit Kieran?
No, never. Why?
When you were growing up, did Dad ever hit you?
No.
He hit me. A lot. Used his regimental belt.
Oh, Jesus.
He said if a man made a mistake, he had to take his punishment.
Oh, Neil, love.
Not good. Not good at all. 141 in the hole.
Hey, what's up?
Neil,
Why? What's he done now?
he hit Linda.
What? Linda?
Well, he was trying to hit me, and she kind of got in the way.
Wait, why was he trying to hit you?
Because we slept together.
What?
Me and Linda slept together.
What, just now?
No, at the party. Well, after the party, anyway. Fuck, I need to get up there.
No, don't. I think that would be a bad idea.
What? Why?
Because I think
Spit it out.
I think Neil's trying to hide some trauma. He needs to start talking about it if he's ever going to have any chance of getting over it. But even with the best of intentions, you stomping up there in your size 12s is not going to help.
Damn it, Doc. Why do you have to always be so right? Again.
Come on. No point hanging around here. I'll go check on them in a bit. How about a cup of tea?
Yeah. Go on then. Why not?
These English people, they are fixing everything with tea. I wish that worked in the rest of the world. And we have a few more.
Day 6, Monday, 20:04. Location, kitchen.
Linda, you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
Where's Neil?
In his room, asleep.
How is he?
Exhausted. Sorry.
And what did he have to say for himself?
Let's say one.
Look, I can't really say.
What?
He's been through some bad things happened to him, okay?
Yeah, and he almost punched my lights out.
Can we not jump to conclusions here?
No, Doc. He's always getting into fights when he goes out. And he smacked that kid, Vic, at the party.
Yeah, I know, and he's really sorry.
Look, I know he's your brother, Linda, but I don't think sorry's gonna cut it here.
At least give the lad a chance to explain himself.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But he better have a good explanation.
New decision. Not sure in this case. Not sure if this should stay 1 or 2. Maybe we need to change to 2 to make it green heart. But there's potential here and there are new memories.
Day 7, Tuesday. 09:55. Location, Tom's room.
Don't do it. It's not worth a penny over 200.
Hey, Tom.
Mike Tyson finally shows his face. You planning on thumping anyone today?
No.
That's good.
Look, I want to apologize.
Uh-huh.
I'm really, really sorry, mate.
Right.
What I did was wrong. You and Linda, I mean, you're both adults. And anything that happens between you has got nothing to do with me. Okay, I'll leave her in peace now, mate.
So, no explanation?
Why? It wasn't you. It wasn't you I was angry with. It wasn't even Linda. It was just something else, really.
You're not giving me much to work with here.
I don't know if I can talk about it, Tom.
That's okay now.
Maybe you don't need to know.
Raquel, Jenny, they're both about to graduate, and the doc's almost fully qualified. So, I'll be needing you tenants. And I can't trust you around a whole bunch of newbies.
You were saying you want me to move out, Tom?
I don't want to, but I think I have to. I mean, I like you, Nia, when you're not trying to punch me in the face.
I understand. Can I stay to the end of the term?
Of course you can.
Thanks.
Punchy apology. This is not the end.
Day 7, Tuesday, 11:30. Location, Linda's room.
So what do we do now?
Personally, I'd like you to punch Dad's lights out, but that's probably not going to help.
It sure feel good, though.
I know, and I'd love some popcorn on a front row seat, but I don't think the best way to solve a problem about punching people is to punch someone.
No, you're probably right. So what then?
Talk, I guess. I mean, you've started talking to me. I'm Ben. So maybe a doctor? I mean, besides Ben, obviously. And, well, what about one of them group things?
Yeah, I found a few. There's one that's quite local in a couple of days. I think I'll go along.
And I think you need to talk to Mum.
Ah.
And Dad.
Oh, that'll be fun round the dinner table. Oh, yes, Mum. Dad used to beat me with a leather belt. Pass the gravy.
I don't think bringing it up at the dinner table is the best idea.
Yeah, not sure how the crockery would survive.
I wouldn't worry about the crockery.
What do you mean?
Well, if I found out Harry beat Kieran, I'd divorce him in an instant.
Fuck. I haven't thought of that. I can't be what makes Mum and Dad get a divorce.
Well, what if she already knows about the beatings and she's alright with it?
Oh, no, fuck. No, I can't believe that. Not Mum.
And, well, that's why you need to talk this out with them. Only once the truth's out can you figure out what to do next, eh?
Fuck.
Pass the gravy.
Day 7, Tuesday,
159.
21:33. Location, Neil's room.
It's everything involving Neil because I think he was the one we had most left behind. So it's just normal. Decision. Play a video game, which is like solving nothing.
Oh, bollocks to it. I'll do it tomorrow.
Second decision.
Oh, I need to shoot some people.
Do it in a virtual world. This is like doing nothing. And there's a potential here, maybe related to this one. What else? Nothing new. Okay, easy one. We change this into number 2. So, phone home.
Oh, God. Dad, is Mum there? Thanks. Thanks. Hi, Mum. Oh, it's good to hear you too, Mum. How have you been? Well, that's good to hear. I think I need to tell you something, and it's about Dad as well.
Now Linda dies, Neil dies. But this happens.
Day 7, Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I've only got one lecture, then I'll get notes off here. Yeah. Yeah, I want to speak to him face to face. But don't worry, Mum, it'll be fine. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you too, Mum. Bye.
There's another decision. Ah, because I was thinking number 2 is the correct one, but the correct one, they end up dying. So this is what changes now. If we choose 1, they still die. But if we choose 2, after calling his mom, we choose 2. We stay awake and we notice the fire. Let's stick with 1, but we'll change it to number 2.
Wow, is that a time? Better clean my teeth and get to bed.
They still die. And that's it. Oh, we get this ending 195 in Neil's room.
Day 8, Wednesday.
What the hell?
He's awake.
Oh, fuck! Oh. Fire! Help! Help! Fire! Please help! Fire! Come on! Come on! Ah!
So he dies because he fell. We can't see the number. Oh, there it is. So he dies there. He fell out of the window. And there is 1 left. This must be the best for Neil, at least. To be continued, we change this to number 2. And this should have the best ending for Neil. So after talking to his mom, he plays a video game.
I'm so wired right now.
Yes.
Maybe shooting something would help.
That's good. I like it. I like it. So this is still not happening, and this involves Neil and Miranda. Maybe we need to change something more. This one. We haven't chosen number 2 here. Let's talk about Neil. But if this one makes this one happen, when you click on this one, this dashed line should continue up to here. Let's talk about Neil. Let's see what happens if Linda talks about Neil.
Linda, you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
Where's Neil?
In his room, asleep.
How is he?
exhausted, sorry.
And what did he have to say for himself?
Number 2.
He's angry all the time.
Fine, so he's the freaking Hulk. Why?
Because his dad, our dad, used to beat him.
So, my dad whacked me when I fucked up.
What? For getting a C on your own work? Eh?
Well, no.
Or how about for not managing to eat all your dinner? Hmm?
No.
What about for getting muddy while playing football? Eh? Or how about getting home late from school, even though the bus broke down, or reading a comic book after lights out, or having your bike stolen, or 1,000 other bullshit reasons? Eh? And did he use his military issue leather belt, or if you were really bad, how about just his fists?
Jesus.
And all that time, did he tell you that this was good for you? That it'd make a man out of you? Because that's what my dad did to him, and I just want to punch that fucker's lights out myself.
New one, and that's it. Let's see the new one then.
Day 6, Monday, 2020. Location, living room.
There you go. Coffee. Extra Irish.
It smells wonderful. Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Better. Well, you know, not better, but less homicidal.
Well, if you ever need someone with a van, roller carpet and a shovel, I'm there.
Thanks. But it's probably not a good idea.
What about just a baseball bat then? Might make you feel better.
Yeah, it might. Wouldn't help Neil though, would it?
No. No, it wouldn't.
So, what do I do?
You? Nothing. Except be there for him.
And what about Neil? What about his dad?
Look, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but it seems to me that Neil's issues come from, well, from his inability to stand up to his father. We can't solve his problems for him. He needs to face and overcome them himself.
So, no van, carpet, shovel.
No van, carpet, or shovel.
Not funny. Doesn't change anything else. So that's the end of the line. So this decision doesn't a punchy apology. Maybe because now he knows. But this one affects this one. Let's review this one.
Don't do it. It's not worth a penny over 200.
Hey, Tom.
Ah. Mike Tyson finally
now
shows his face.
Tom knows.
Planning on bumping anyone today?
No.
That's good.
Look, I want to apologise.
Uh-huh.
I'm really sorry, mate.
Right.
What I did was wrong. You and Linda, I mean, you're both adults. And anything that happens between you has got nothing to do with me. Okay, I'll leave her in peace now, mate.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to live with what we said before. Or the set of choices were different. In any case, now it stays as if we had chosen number 1, we choose number 2 now. Maybe I can help. Because he knows.
I get angry too, you know. My dad dying when I was a teenager, my mum sick in a nursing home, running this place. Why do you think I like shouting at the TV so much?
I'm sorry, Tom. I didn't even think about that.
So I understand about being angry. It's not what you had to deal with, but
Linda told you.
Bits, yeah. Enough to get why.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I think you still need to talk to someone better than me at all this. Maybe I can help a little.
So you're not kicking me out?
Provided you get some professional help. No.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tom.
And maybe I can teach you how to shout at the telly rather than punch people in the face.
I think I'd like that.
That's why I do it.
And nothing else. This seems like better ending, so Tom doesn't kick out Neil. I'd like to check, not this one. Let's talk about Neil. Oh yes. So if Linda doesn't speak, a punchy apology is just an event. And if we choose one, wait, it doesn't change anything, just the conversation. Don't sympathize, but told Neil he'd have to move out at the end of the term, but it's not what we said. We said number 2. Okay. And Linda doesn't have a green heart, washing dirty laundry and secrets and lies. I think this is the right choice. Reluctant to talk until Raquel insisted Linda confessed to sleeping with Tom. Washing dirty laundry. Neil left to confront Tom after Linda confessed to sleeping with him. After Linda confessed to sleeping with Tom, Neil stormed off to be alone. I think that's better. But why is Linda not having the perfect ending? So what is it? Not Megan. Shall we go see your mom? Tom decided they could go visit his mom that night as well. That makes him stay alive. Linda asked Tom if she could stay for a bit longer while she looked for a new home. No. This is what we chose. Now she has a green heart. Okay, finally. Let's do something about Ben and Jenny. And I believe it has to do with the camera. Must have been a cat. After asking about the camera, Linda told Jenny about Raquel's doll. No, not this one. Borrow a camera. Jenny talked to Raquel about her weird feelings and borrowed a camera. Yes, yes. And then, must have been a cat. Nothing to do with that. Let's log this in. So what is it? After discussing the photos with Raquel, Jenny decided to stop taking her pills. I'll choose one. That makes Jenny alive. A terrible choice. Currently, as smoke started to fill the room, Jenny reluctantly left Ben to save herself. But if she chooses to wake up Ben, they both die. What if she survives? What are the memories involving Jenny from the ending? Still awake when the fire broke, Ben and Jenny escaped the house together. When she saw the smoke, Raquel woke Jenny and they both escaped the house. This is Ben and Jenny. Jenny continued trying to wake up Ben. She succumbed to the ones above the line is how they die. The ones below the line, it's how they survive. Jenny didn't wake up and died in bed alone, overcome by smoke. So that's not true. The ones below the line, the timeline, it's not how they survive. But we want this one. Still awake when the fire broke out, Ben and Jenny escaped the house together. We need to get there. And we are looking for Jenny. So what is it? Now we want her to have keep taking the pills. After discussing the photos with Raquel, Jenny decided to get a new prescription. If she doesn't, this is where I wanted to end up. Jenny told Ben her pills had stopped working and the two got into an argument. I want to change this. Jenny didn't think this was a good time to say anything to Ben. Interesting. What to do from here? We either go back to the beginning and check for any events we haven't seen. There aren't many left, if any at all. There's one here. Let's see, one in the middle of the week. We've unlocked this group. One, because that one could be a choice. 1, 2, and that's it in one ending. 2 events and one ending. Let's see that event. 94. And this is in between Neil and Raquel. In Raquel's room. Affected by Where's the Spoon? I remember this. I know about Jenny, but currently, when Kieran found the box for the pregnancy test, Jenny admitted it was hers, which is correct. If we choose to hide it, then this one becomes available. Let's watch it.
Day 4, Saturday, 1400. Location, Raquel's room.
If we have this unlocked, there's only one other event we haven't seen.
Hi. Can I come in?
Sure. Look serious.
Yeah. Look, a pregnancy test.
Uh-huh.
I know it's Jenny's. And I want to say, what you did, that was really... Yeah, you're a good friend. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
What you gonna do?
Do? I'm not gonna do anything. That's between Jenny and the doc. My lips are sealed.
Probably a good idea. Let the two of them sort it out for themselves.
Are you trying to convince yourself?
Neil. You know, you're not such a bad friend yourself.
Thanks.
Okay, just a memory, just an event, but at least we have it unlocked. Now there's only just one more. The chances are not great that this is going to be a decider. Let's lock it and then change pills and pillows. Ben decided to take some pills to help him get to sleep. Otherwise, Ben told Jenny about his job offer, and the two got into an argument. I thought we had told her before. Two endings. I think I said one before. There are two endings. So this one, for example, Pills and Pillows, final confession. Jenny didn't think this was a good time to say anything to Ben about the pregnancy. Ben and Jenny celebrated together after she told him she was pregnant. Currently, she is not. She didn't tell him she's pregnant. Let's do it. That's it.
Mission objectives complete. All subjects saved. Final event added to time map.
Well, the system is telling me that's a perfect 100% restoration of the timeline. Wow. 43. That's remarkable. Just go and watch the mission complete event to confirm, and we can get you home.
Please.
First beer is on me.
Only the first one? Only a beer? I think I deserve a bit better. Okay, let's read the BIOS. Conclusion event. I want the BIOS. Why can't? And we haven't seen two of the endings. Now, we've read Neil. Just check. Okay, we haven't read Neil. After surviving the fire, Neil stayed with Ian until the weekend and then went home accompanied by Linda. After a tense confrontation with their father, they left and Neil went to stay with Linda. Neil started therapy and, as the weeks passed, came to realize the sessions were helping him deal with his issues. Eventually, Neil even reconciled with his father who, after much self-reflection, came to realize and admit his own failings. Linda. We read Linda before. Tom. After the close call, Tom completely renovated the house with Ben's help, cleaning, rewiring, and fitting smoke alarms. he continued as a landlord, using the rent money to pay for his mother's medical bills. Studying part-time, he also eventually became a fully qualified electrician. Ben and Jenny named him as godfather to their daughter Lily. Similar to the one we read before, after the events of the fire, Raquel temporarily moved to Jenny's family home from where the two of them commuted until they graduated. After graduation, Raquel worked as a freelance artist, providing illustrations and concept work for various companies, while continuing to create her own art in her spare time. She remained extremely close friends with Jenny for the rest of her life and was delighted to be named as godmother to her daughter Lily. Ben. After the close call, Ben took some time off work to help Tom clean up, fit smoke alarms, and completely rewire the house. Ben continued to work at St. Agnes Hospital and specialized in emergency medicine. He eventually became head of the A&E department. Ben and Jenny married on the 15th of August 2015, and their daughter Lily was born on the 25th of January 2016. Tom and Raquel were named as Lily's godparents. Jenny. After the events of the fire, Jenny moved temporarily back to her family's home along with Raquel while Ben helped Tom renovate the house. Afterwards, she moved back to be with Ben, who continued to work at St. Agnes Hospital. Their daughter Lily was born on the 25th of January 2016, and Tom and Raquel were named godparents. After completing her PhD, Jenny became a lecturer in the mathematics department of her university. And I think we read Neil. Yes. And Linda. After surviving the fire, Linda moved back in with Harry, but stayed in the spare room and insisted the two of them go to marriage counseling. After some difficult initial sessions, Harry began to realize the depth of Linda's unhappiness and that he was largely to blame. The two continued the sessions and their relationship gradually improved. Linda also quit her office job and went to work managing a local art gallery. Inspired by her time at the house, she signed up for the Open University and completed degrees in both business management and art history. Harry, Kieran, and Neil all celebrated with her at her graduation ceremony. Let's watch the final event. Select to conclude mission and request transport back to Central Command. Nothing we didn't know. Fire crews were smoke damage, however, was extensive. The source appeared to be an electrical fault in the consumer unit. Fortunately, all 6 occupants and the house survived, with the fire preventing them from leaving the property via the front door. The occupants found safety in the backyard. After checks by the on-site paramedics, they were taken to St. Agnes Hospital for further medical assessment and treatment, but were expected to make full recoveries. Nice. So we check this.
Wednesday, 01:57. Location, backyard.
This is the end, my only friend.
Yeah, that's confirmed. Looks like 6 survivors in the backyard. Yeah, I'll check now. Is this everyone, mate? Anyone left inside?
This is all of us. We're okay.
Good. That's good, mate.
She's all right, please.
You alright there, love?
Okay.
What about the bird?
Thank God.
The birdie, is in the house.
Oh, excellent news, 43. My system is confirming a complete and perfect restoration of this part of the timeline. Well done. Now let's see if we can get you back home, eh?
Please. Do so. Oh, the drones are disappearing.
6, 5, 4, 3. Crossover aborted. New temporal anomaly detected.
What? Hold on, 43. Hold on. 1 second, hold on. Okay, 43. There's another temporal anomaly in the house. It's much bigger than the last one, okay? Come on. It's bloody moving, 43. Okay, 43, you cannot leave the house, okay? You have to know who or what it is.
In Linda's room.
43, the signal strength from the anomaly just dropped. It's as if it's being shielded somehow. It's definitely still there, but we only have approximate positional data, okay? So be very careful.
I want to check the bird. Oh, they took the bird somehow. I haven't seen it, but the cage is not there. Okay, let's go to Linda's room, which was Brian Scott's room before hers. Oh. Aha.
That's not right. That wasn't like that before. 43!
Bam.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Control, it's me. Yes, I know, but I'm here now though, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna need a pickup. So, 1 second though. I really should thank you for recovering my property. So how's about I show you what's really going on? Control? Better make that pickup for 2.
No, wait! No, wait, 43! 43!
And they are both gone. Interesting. To be continued then. It's interesting. This we'll see in the review, but this game has interesting choices from creative and directing point of view. Some that I don't understand. Interesting. I think we can conclude that this is the ending. of Eternal Threads. So this is better. We need to do the review. We'll do it next Friday. So I have time to prepare it as well. As a short preview for the review, I didn't like the game in the beginning. It was boring watching all these events and doing nothing, just watching. It's like watching a movie. It wasn't fun. Once we reviewed all of the memories at least once, and then we started changing things, it got more interesting. So that's how the review is going to go. Now I have two options for the final score. I have to choose between the two, which one fits better, the feeling that I had and what while playing the game and what the game offers to the player. This is the plan for now. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I hope you had enjoyed. I did, because I did, and because Eternal Threads is finished. Now we can move on to things that probably are better. It's not bad. It's not a bad game, but it's not what I thought it would be. Thanks again for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.